The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
A man who has spearheaded one of the most memorable eras of WWE, taken over Hollywood, and served as a prototype for what it is to be a superstar.
It's okay, Byron. You're not the only one in awe of The Rock's presence.
And his opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve.
Oh, clothesline!
Without question, Byron, one of the greatest rivalries in WWE history would have to be The Rock's epic clash with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Which should come as no surprise, Michael. After all, The Rock and Stone Cold are two of sports entertainment's greatest names. And their epic battles on the grand stage of WrestleMania truly are the stuff of legend.
Without a doubt, this is going to be one of the most hellacious matches we have ever witnessed.
Despite his busy schedule, the only thing the Brahma Bull wants to do now is lay the smackdown on his opponent. Hey, Corey, do you smell that?
Byron, leave the catch.
Look at this.
Guys, we all know the storied history of Hell in a Cell, but we'd be remiss if we didn't at least mention that the first time anybody laid eyes on this demonic structure was back in October 1997 at the Bad Blood pay-per-view.
Steve Austin starting to flounder some.
Full expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Reflecting again on the first time we saw the Hell in a Cell structure, I don't think anybody at the time could have envisioned the truly merciless.
Stone Cold has the shoulders down early.
And Rock getting the shoulder up.
Not yet.
Wow, what impact!
Lariat.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Gentlemen, I think we can all agree that we've seen some pretty special moments over the years. But for me, few were more special than getting the opportunity to call the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match back in October of 2016.
Recalling that first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, I gotta say, the ovation Sasha Banks received that night was among the loudest I've ever heard, but I didn't remember you actually calling the match.
Yeah, that's what happens when you compete in your hometown, Cole, but ovations can only get you so far. And in the end, it was Charlotte walking away with the win, not Sasha.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
The Rock turns it around.
Rock bottom! But did he go for it too early? Things just went from bad to worse for Steve Austin. The Rock can play all sorts of mind games with his opponents.
What a stomp!
Good grief!
The crowd never gets tired of The Rock's antics.
Power bomb!
Guys, I don't think you can have a conversation about great Hell in a Cell moments without bringing up the name Shane McMahon. He really has become synonymous with cell insanity.
It's hard not to recognize what Shane McMahon has done when it comes to Hell in a Cell.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Spine on the pine.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over. This is The Rock's chance.
Can he pull it off?
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
And Austin, Luthez press. Luthez press.
Look at him go. But he's got to capitalize now.
This battle's not over yet.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
The Rock. Looks like he might have it.
But I'm not so sure that's enough to put up.
Wow, The Rock has really got a head of steam here.
Here comes The Rock.
Beautiful technique.
Here's a cover.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially Stone Cold Stunner.
That's how you...
Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3.
What a decisive victory for Steve Austin. That was incredible.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Steve Austin!
Extremely impressive win, guys.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his...
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will advance to the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, WWE!
Okay, Corey, I have a challenge for you, all right? What? For the first time in your life, try to be positive, man!
We are the longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods.
Xavier with Francesca, number 88.
Oh, man, I would love to have my own Francesca.
When there is a grown man playing a green trombone, tossing pancakes around, wearing rainbows and unicorns, it's hard to be positive about anything.
All right, well, I'm not going to share my thoughts.
This man is frightening.
And from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 303 pounds, Lars Sullivan.
Freakishly powerful, incredibly intelligent, Lars.
Lars Sullivan destroys opponents with smothering offense and a speed that's like getting run over by a freight train.
Oh, he is frightening.
And as a reminder, both feet have to hit the floor in order to be eliminated. Call it the Shawn Michaels rule.
Lars Sullivan is one of the biggest competitors to ever...
Let's be honest, this would be extremely tough to go the distance from here.
Things are about to get interesting now.
You can say that again.
Oh, nasty impact. Wow, that won't separate your shoulder, that'll divorce it.
Get ready!
Oh, it slips out of trouble.
That'll come back to haunt you, Cole.
Here he comes, Apollo Crews.
And gets out of harm's way.
Oh, that could have been bad, Michael.
Xavier Woods really feeling the heat now, but it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him.
Devastating kick. You know, guys, where he's super... Here comes number 5! Boom, what impact! Oh, Aleister Black headed in. Looks like we might get an elimination, guys.
You gotta believe this one's over.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Hard to argue your point about the advantage of entering late, Michael, and I'm sure guys like John Cena, The Undertaker, and Triple H would all agree. Of course, those three all won Royal Rumble matches.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Here we go with The Undertaker.
Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
When it comes to clashing with Apollo Crews, an opponent has the rare task of preparing for devastating power moves and dizzying high-flying attacks.
Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Here we go. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Looks to make an elimination here.
Look at this coming our way. Kofi Kingston
There's so much for a superstar to research when Apollo Crews is your opponent. One of the many things that sets Crews apart from others is an opponent has to prepare to face a powerhouse and a high flyer at the same time.
What makes Apollo Crews so difficult to match up against is most superstars who have similar power can't move like Apollo. And most of the superstars who can move like Crews don't possess the man's superhuman strength. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, a heel kick.
Right on point.
Aleister Black appearing uneasy
The
here.
Undertaker has been eliminated.
When it comes to video game fans in WWE, nobody is bigger than Xavier Woods. If you don't believe me, just check out his channel, Up, Up, Down, Down.
Normally, I'd be the first to dunk on a game nerd, but I think gaming has made Woods better WWE superstar. He's got a competitive drive and lightning-fast reflexes that come from decades of gaming.
I'm not sure that this is the best time for Big Show to be playing mind games.
Ooh, what an uppercut! Ooh, what impact!
Sorry, but I was momentarily in awe of the fact that you didn't insult Xavier Woods' gaming habits just then, Corey. But to get back to the conversation, he's also made unlikely allies by inviting various WWE superstars to take part on his gaming shows.
None of that matters, Saxton. A true professional knows that it's all business once you get to the...
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Picture-perfect drop kick. Also, Byron Charles Schultz, I hate you.
And there's his speed paying off. It's Drew McIntyre's turn.
Harsh impact. After a decision by then WWE President Jack Tunney, the WWE Championship was declared vacant. Tunney ruled that the winner of the 1992 Royal Rumble would be crowned the undisputed WWE Champion. At the top, big elimination right there.
Eliminated.
He might have him here. I think you're right, Michael.
Oh, good night.
There's the elimination.
Has been eliminated.
According to sports entertainment historians, the 1992 Royal Rumble will always be considered one of the greatest Rumble matches of all time because of the amazing collection of superstars who competed in that match. Listen to these names: Rowdy Roddy Piper, Randy Macho Man Savage, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Jake the Snake Roberts, Shawn Michaels, Sergeant Slaughter, and Nature Boy Ric Flair.
It was a magical night when Nature Boy Ric Flair won the Royal Rumble and became the undisputed WWE Champion. Flair was the first superstar ever to win the Rumble after drawing numbers 1 through 5. The Nature Boy also became just the second man in history to have won the NWA and WWE Championships. The first, the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. We talk a lot about
Xavier Woods has been eliminated.
Break your crown.
Oh, what a tackle.
I'm not sure that...
Listen to this crowd count the next one in.
Ooh. Kofi Kingston looks to be in some pretty bad trouble here. How can he get out of this mess? And at this point, you have to wonder if he can recover from this.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised to see him get picked off here soon.
Wow.
He's just not looking very good right now.
Don't write him off just yet, guys. From what I see, these guys are pretty evenly matched at this point.
That's elimination.
Has been eliminated.
Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, and that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less. For my money, guys, there's no greater Royal Rumble competitor than Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man simply dominated nearly every Rumble he competed in.
Whoa, Sullivan really dodged that one. This might be it. Oh, my. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Drop kick hits the mark. Thunderous slam. Kofi Kingston is in position. There he goes. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
What a strike.
Goldberg just barely got out of the way. Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity and devastating power. We're looking at one of the strongest forces to ever step foot in a ring. But what has driven him in the most is being a superhero for his son.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Ooh. Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
He's too quick for him there.
Targeting the back.
What?
You gotta get your bath to go to school tomorrow.
God. Okay. God. Okay, I will.
Very effective.
He's starting to stumble here. To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
The Royal Rumble match will absolutely test your resolve, guys, and that's exactly what we're seeing here with him.
Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape. Goldberg is looking golden right now.
When we look at the prestige of winning the Royal Rumble match and how the event itself puts the world on the road to WrestleMania, we must go back to the success of the first Royal Rumble. The match started off with two future WWE Hall of Famers in Bret Hitman Hart and Tito Santana. And every 2 minutes thereafter saw an incredible list of superstars enter the match.
Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal.
You're fucking kidding. Are you kidding me?
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. What a stomp.
Good grief.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad. Look at the height. But can he follow up here?
And the bell rings, and the doctor of defenstration is ready. Hope there aren't any windows around here.
Oh, what a chop block.
Ooh, what impact.
Ben, I've asked you to get off of that and